Well. Okay, so we have some breaking news on the horizon for Fire Emblem Heroes. I'm a little bit late to the update on this one. Now, of course, we had the data mine, which I usually cover everything as soon as it drops, so when things happen that are far off from the actual data mine release, I'm usually in the dark just like everybody else. But this was brought to my attention pretty recently, so let's go ahead and start talking about this. Apparently, there's an incoming new skill slot going to be added for heroes. Now, of course, we had that we had the maintenance the other day, which was longer than the typical maintenance. Usually, a maintenance in Fae is about an hour long. However, this maintenance was like 5 hours long, and it added a whole bunch of stuff in it. Of course, we had the two brand new heroes that were added. So we had Triandra's artwork here. We don't know what type of hero she's going to be. We had also this Peony's artwork, who appears to be a brand new type of hero. There's evidence that she's not an arcane hero or an ascended hero or legendary or mythic or what have you. It seems like this is just going to be a brand new type of hero that they're introducing here with this Peony. And we have all four of her artworks. She is going to be the final boss on the Tempest Trial map. So they had to put all of her artworks in, but it's a little mysterious about Triandra here. We only have her base art. We don't really know what the deal is with her, what type of hero she's going to be either. So very interesting developments, obviously. So the evidence that we know for Peony being a brand new type of hero was in the data mine here. I'm just going to skim through this, but basically in the unit ID, it said Peony was named as Peony 2, as we can see right there. And typically in data mines, when they add new units, their unit ID will resemble like what style of unit they're going to be. So for rearmed heroes, rearmed Plumeria, this was the prefix they used right here. This is the Japanese prefix for a rearmed hero. So rearmed Plumeria. And then for arcane hero or ascended heroes, for in this case Ascended Air, we have air right there, and this is the Japanese prefix for an ascended hero. So instead of saying any of that, they just said Peony 2. So why would they say 2 instead of using a prefix for an existing hero? They've done this before in the past. When Arcane Lift came out, he was the very first arcane hero. His name was also introduced as a Lift 2 in the unit ID listings. So seems pretty clear that the evidence is on the wall. The extended maintenance was already a giveaway, but now we're seeing more and more evidence that there is a new type of hero going to be added into the game. So let's also go ahead and take a look back here now. So as I said earlier, they are introducing what seems to be a new skill slot for heroes. So before we start raising the pitchforks and going crazy, let's just read what they have to say here, and then I'll give you guys my impressions on what's happening. So last night, the Fae data update was bigger than usual, which is why the builder update was delayed a bit longer than usual. Particularly, two big changes were to be accounted for. Updates to hero definition structure. So the list where all heroes have their default base kits indicated now includes an extra unknown slot, which is null for all existing units. So what are we looking at? A D slot passive on the horizon? Passive D skills? Alright, let's keep going. Rework of the skill category number. Before update, category 0 was for weapons. 1 and 2 was for assists and specials. 3, 4, and 5 was for A, B, and C slot passives. 6 was for exclusive seals. Squad aces, deflex, I guess hardy bearing, and boots would be counted in there. And then 7 were refines and 8 were duo skills. So all of these skills were categorized, and they had a number to denote what category they were, as we can see here. However, since the last update, everything with a number of 6 and higher has moved up by 1 space. So Sacred Seals, which used to be 6, are now 7. Refines, which were 7, are now 8. And Duo Skills, which were 8, are now 9. So what this means is that a new type of skill has been inserted in between C-slot passives and seal passives. So it does seem like there's going to be a D-slot passive added into the game. Now, obviously, this is going to have something to do with the brand new type of hero. So Peony here probably has some kind of D-slot skill that she can give to other characters or is exclusive to this new type of hero. We don't really know everything for certain yet, but definitely I would say Peony or maybe Triandra has something to do with this new passive skill that we're looking at here. So make of it what you would like to believe. Don't burn the app yet until we get a Fate channel, though. We are definitely getting a Fate channel. I would stake money on it at this point. I just don't know when it's coming. Maybe it's exclusive for some game mode. Maybe it's a hidden skill type for new types of heroes. Or maybe it's actually a D skill slot. That, well, depending on how it's implemented, that would be okay. D slot passive. So we've already got A slot, B slot, and C slot passives. Adding another passive skill, I don't really think that's what they want to do. Obviously, it's going to make them a lot of money, though. Because as you guys are well aware, skill fodder is probably one of their biggest money makers in this game. Just getting people to summon for units they don't even want just to give better skills to units that they've already got is one of the ways that Fae has been staying alive for so long and how it makes a lot of its money. And that's also why they have Rearmed Hero Regret. When they released the Rearmed Heroes, they totally realized the error of their ways not too long after, because I'm sure they took a hit to their bank accounts after that with like how easy it was to duplicate skills and such. So here they are releasing a D-slot passive. This may be like an answer to Rearmed Heroes messing up their monetary gains, maybe. So now with this passive D skill, you can't get it from Rearmed Heroes. You can only get it from this new type of hero. Something like that, something along those lines. But I don't think they're just going to introduce a new passive D skill out of the blue, because that would also mean that if you're inheriting skills and you still only can inherit 4 skills at a time, when nowadays the list of skills we want to inherit is very long, way more than 4, and especially if new skills like Gambit 4 and Prime 4 have no prerequisites, we waste our entire skill inheritance just getting those skills. I don't think they want to go ahead and add more to that, because then if they keep the skill inheritance only at 4 skills and then they add a D-slot passive, that's going to piss off a lot of people. So I don't think that's what's going on here. I think whatever it is relating to this type of hero. So what could it be? I don't really know. We also have duo skills occupied a slot of their own. They have slot 9. So duo and harmonic skills are a thing here, and that could possibly be what this is as well. Maybe this harmonic or whatever type of hero this is, this Peony and Triandra, whatever they are. Perhaps their new effect as a new type of hero is part of the D skill that is going to be introduced here, and that's like something that only they can do, or something they can do and then grant to other allies after you summon them. I don't really know, but it's all very interesting. Let me know your thoughts on this stuff in the comment section down below. And this is your boy Tacho signing out for now. Stay tuned, because there is definitely going to be some more information on the horizon regarding what all this stuff is. But that's all for now, guys. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think is going on here with this new D skill? If it's a passive, or if it's a special skill that units can use like duos and harmonics, or whatever it may be. And I will catch you guys again on the flip side.